Hey everybody, my name is Amanda Zakanis and I will be teaching History 131 Section D10 this semester. I'm super excited to be hanging out with you guys digitally on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Very jazzed about having history on the CCP pathway, so I'm very excited to get to know you guys and learn with you guys and have some awesome conversations. So please have your syllabus with you for class on Tuesday. Please have looked through it. And please watch the Blackboard video that is going to start just right after I finish talking. That's going to tell you where everything is on our Blackboard site, which is really, really important. It's how you're going to find everything that you need, including the document that tells you when things are due, what we have to read each week, all that kind of stuff. So please take a look at that and email me with any questions between now and when we see each other on Tuesday. I'm excited to get to know you guys, and I'll see you then. And here is the Blackboard video. Basically, we're just going to go through the major parts of the Blackboard site, things you're going to need to know, just kind of where to find everything, you know, all that little nuts and bolts stuff. So this is the announcements page, and you will land here when you come to the Blackboard shell. The My Instructor tab on the left has information about me. And you can see from this picture here that this is before I had children because I am well rested in that photo. So my email address is here. It's also on the syllabus. My office is on JCC's JCC's campus in the STEAM building, room 124. But you guys probably won't make it over here, huh? So I have office hours during the times listed here. If you want to Skype with me to kind of have a face-to-face meeting, I'm available to do that. If you just want to send me an email, we can converse via email. I also have a phone number, or I will have a phone number. I don't have one yet. As soon as I do have one, though, I will send an email out letting you guys know how to reach me by phone. So that's that. The Welcome to History 131 tab is where you were instructed to go when you first got this announcement with this video link in it. Syllabus, we're going to go over that in class on the first day on Tuesday. The reading breakdown, this is pretty easy to follow, I hope. It is literally a breakdown of the readings in the class. We've got Give Me Liberty and Voices of Freedom. Give Me Liberty is GML. Voices of Freedom is VOF. Blackboard, anything that you have to read on Blackboard is BB. There is a due section under certain weeks indicating that a major assignment is due. So for the first week, you don't actually need to have your books yet. Both books are listed in the syllabus. We'll go over that on Tuesday. You should get them from Johnston County. You need two books. You need Voices of Freedom and Give Me Liberty. But for week one, we're okay without the books. So you'll have lecture from me. We'll introduce, ourselves to each other. We'll go over the syllabus. We will hopefully at least start the lectures, and then you guys will finish them on Thursday. I actually will be out of town on Thursday, but someone will be here and they will play the lectures for you, and then you will need to finish the lecture videos before we meet again on Tuesday so that we can pick up with week 2 and not fall behind. But yeah, it's pretty easily decipherable here. BB, these are all documents that are on Blackboard. Week 2, you've got Give Me Liberty. The Voices of Freedom, number 4, number 7, number 15. Those are document numbers, and that is how the table of contents in Voices of Freedom is laid out. So it basically just follows the same format to avoid any confusion. Okay, and here we get to, let's see, Thursday of week 5, you have a debate in class. Week 6, your exam is going to be due. That's a major thing. See, it's in bold and everything. Exam 1 is due on Blackboard by 11:59 p.m. on Friday, October 5th. Okay. And then the following week, you'll do a rough draft workshop in class that Thursday. You'll have a fall break. And then when you come back that Tuesday, your first paper will be due. So this is pretty straightforward. Again, let me know if you have any questions or issues, but be sure to take a look at that. Any question you might have about when we are we reading this chapter? When is this due? What are we reading for week 8 or 9 or 12? That is all answerable right here in this document. Okay. The primary document checklist is just exactly what it sounds like. It's just a list of questions to ask yourself while you're reading a primary document. A primary document is something that was written during the time by the people who lived through it. So we've got documents by Phyllis Wheatley, Abigail Adams, Andrew Jackson, all those folks that were alive during those different time periods. Those are primary documents. And these are just some things that you can ask yourself as you read through the document. You know, what type of document is it? Why does it exist? Who wrote it? What's left out of it? What other things can we learn from it besides the main subject? So all just kind of things that you can look at, because some of you may have never read primary documents before or worked with them in any way. And this is just a little guideline of things to think about as you read them. Let's see. Peer Editing Quick Guide, we'll use that when we do papers. Is this plagiarism? A helpful handout on whether or not something is plagiarism. An active and passive voice, this can really help strengthen paper writing. For example, the area was explored by white settlers. That's passive voice. White settlers explored the area. That's active voice. See, it sounds a bit stronger. Active voice is better in most cases when you're writing. The assignments tab, this is where everything is, and everything has its own week, okay? So if you go to week 2, for example, there's our lecture outline, our lecture notes. When you go to week 1, week 1's bigger because it's got all the documents and stuff. History Study Center, this is how to access a History Study Center document, which the Columbus letter is that. So why don't we go through that real quick. You are going to want to go to the JCC homepage. You'll click on Library. You will go to the Resources tab, and then all the way on the left, you will click By Subject. And if you scroll down a little bit, Cultures and History is right there. You'll click that on the left side. Then History Study Center is top right. So when you're searching, oh my goodness, the website's being a little silly. When you're searching, you will probably have to log into JCC. I'm on campus, so I'm not having to do that right now, but you will probably have to log in with your JCC information when you're doing this from home. And look, there is the document I was looking for. Boom, kablamo. So this drop down up here, historical documents, if it's a primary document, is the best way to look. And then you can just plug in the author or the title and it'll pull up the document you're looking for. There is a YouTube video. The library website was a little bit different when I made this, but it is mostly the, it's just kind of showing you the steps. These text instructions are exactly what we just did. Okay. All right. That is pretty much it. The other thing I'll point you to is the campus safety tab up at the top here. It just tells you what to do in the event of an emergency, depending on what the emergency is. You guys are not on campus, so this will probably not apply to you, but it is there and could be useful to you in other situations. All right. Well, that's all, folks. If you have any questions, please let me know. I will see you guys on Tuesday morning, nice and early, 7:45 in the morning, and we will get to know each other. We'll go through the syllabus, and we will start talking about North America.